Hey guys, it's Sherry, getting ready to do a pour. Pretty excited, pretty excited. Well, as you can see, this is a dud. I worked really hard on it, and when I put it away to dry, I didn't put it on a level surface evidently because it slipped and all of it ran off of one of these corners. It was just god-awful. So we're going to do something else, okay? So what I've got here this evening is I have white, phthalo blue, a nice sparkly blue, kind of a, kind of aqua, a nice sparkly kind of fuchsia, what they're calling a festive red, and just a teeny bit of yellow because that makes me happy. Okay? Alright, so what I've done is, this is all acrylic paint. This has an equal amount of Floetrol to the amount of paint. Now I'll show you the Floetrol bottle. Here you go. Got it at Lowe's, and it was about 14 bucks, and I go through one a week. So, enough said. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm going to do, this is WD-40. It's what I use to put in the cup so everything slides out of the cup nicely. So you, excuse me. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope you're doing okay. It's been a beautiful day here in Kokomo, Indiana. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's been about 70 and the sun has shone and we've all worked out in the yard and it's been great. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this. Okay. My guts are up. Let's do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pour on the corners. That will make me feel better about knowing that the corners are covered and I don't have to go back and stretch my design so very far to try to get those edges done. It just makes me feel a little more comfortable about the end result. I'm learning every day just what works and what doesn't work, and by no means am I the end-all be-all of how to do this. This is just me learning and you learning with me. How's that? Okay, so now it's time to put those colors in. I think I'm going to put a little white in the bottom. There we go. And then we're going to go with the dark. And I'm layering it on top of the white. Here, I'll hold that down so you can see. You know what? I didn't turn my big old light on. Let's turn that big old light on. What do you say? I'm going to put the blue down here. Made some smudges already, didn't we? We're going to put the aqua. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the aqua in. Alright, aqua's in. Now I'm going to put a layer of white between the aqua and the next color because I don't want to end up with mud. So, there goes the white. White's in. I'm afraid I might be feeling a couple of lumps in there. Man, I hope not. I don't want lumps. Okay. So there's our cherry red. Ooh, do I dare? Yes, I will. I'll put that fire engine red in on top. Okay, there we go. It's in. Alright. Now I'm going to put just a teeny bit of yellow or white. And then we're going in with that yellow again. Ooh, that white makes me nervous. I have got a feeling that there is an issue with my white. Alright, and I'm just putting a little bit of yellow. Because for me, yellow kind of overpowers things and I get kind of crazy. Crazy, as my friend Tracy Collins would say. I want to give a shout out to the guys at Verizon in Kokomo today. Most of you, you know, we all have phones, right? And my iPhone, it was giving me some trouble. And I went over and I talked to the guys at Verizon, and Elliot, who wears red shoes. And Derek and Cole kept me company in a very empty Verizon store because it was such a beautiful day that nobody was there. So, thank you so much, Elliot and Derek and Cole. I couldn't have done it without you, and I appreciate it. Maybe we'll name this one, the Big V for Verizon. How's that? All right, so we put 2 sets of color in here at the same layering structure. Okay, and I'm going to hold this here so you can see. Pretty crazy in there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That Floetrol gives us some pretty amazing cells. Now, somebody has said to me, Sherry, you need to try this RainX in here. It'll give you really big cells. So, you know, it's all a big science project, right? So here goes 1 squirt of RainX. We'll know here soon whether it's gonna happen or not. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make I've run a stick through it to make a cross, and that mixes things nicely. Okay, guys, the time has come. The time has come. Now the question is, what kind of pour am I going to do today? I've got it all here in the cup. Am I going to do, I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, are you ready? All right. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, there we are. Cup is down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this dark blue in a circle around it. Okay, see what we get here, folks. You just never know. You never know. All right, so that's pretty much the end of my dark blue. We're going to go ahead and scrape it out. If you like what I'm doing, if you enjoy watching my pours, I'd like to encourage you to hit the like button, and maybe even be a subscriber. I'm going to start talking to you about different paintings that I do, different styles of painting that I do, and I'm also a photographer. So there's just all kinds of stuff for us to talk about, and I think you'll enjoy it. I do. Now, okay, so I got a blue ring on there, and it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So now, just because, we're going to put this one over here. We're going to put this one over here. So I told you in my last video that I was going to have a video on doing 2-part resin. And I've done my first 2-part resins. I did them not on camera. And here's what I have to say. I like Art Resin. I think Art Resin is a good brand. I've enjoyed using it, and I want more, please. But what I need is, I need somebody to fund my resin habit, because oh my god, I got a resin habit. It's expensive. 2 4-ounce bottles were adequate to finish 2 paintings, resin cover 2 paintings. And oh wow, look at those. Aren't those great? That is just lovely. Okay, I'm just chattering away, aren't I? I'm just chattering away. Now, if you know Sherry, that's what Sherry does. Okay, we're gonna widen this out. I kind of think this is it calms me down. I like doing this. You don't really have a lot of control over what's going to happen, but oh my gosh, it's fun. Okay, now we're going to put that red on there. Oh no. Put the red on. There we go. Again, everything I do is for sale. So if you see something that you like that I do here on video, all you got to do is speak up, and I'm your woman. Okay, let's do this. That was shameless promotion, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That was just shameless promotion. So now I'm going to do a little design here. Now, I don't know if we'll get to keep the design or not, but it kind of intermixes the colors, and maybe we'll get an interesting rim from that. Alright, we'll do that here too. I think we're about ready to let fly with our beautiful colors. I kind of feel like there's enough paint in that cup that I need to swipe it, which is, you know, going to screw all of that up. But it was nice to watch, wasn't it? Huh? Yeah? Okay, so you never waste paint. Don't ever forget that. You never waste paint. So we use up all the paint that's in the bottom. Yes, sirree. All right, now I need to clean off my gloves because I don't want to make any horrible, horrible mistakes here because I had stuff on my hands. All right, folks, are you ready? Let's see what happens. Yeah. Here we go. We're going to bring it up here. Oh, look at that swipe. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. So I made that little... Whoa, man. We got enough paint there, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. Wow, we've got some nice patterns happening there. All right, let's get out our lighter. Okay. Now everybody else uses they use a torch. I don't own a torch yet, so we use the royal we use a lighter. And that brings our bubble, or not our bubbles, but our cells to the top. I think this one's about done. I think this lighter is about done. Let's get another lighter out. Story of my life, guys. Story of my life. Okay. Here comes the lighter. Got it. Okay. Boy, we got some nice looking stuff coming up here. There, now we got flame. By golly. We got a flame. We can take over the world now. Yeah. Ooh, my goodness, this is pretty. Yeah, this is pretty. Wow. Nice. Okay. It's time to start moving stuff around. We've got plenty of paint on there, don't we? I don't have to worry about being stingy with paint today. No. All right. All right. So I'm going to start by rocking it this way. What we're doing is we're moving that paint. Carefully, Sherry, carefully. Yeah. We don't want it running off the edge yet, so let's bring it back over this way. Goodness, this is so pretty. Yeah, it's wanting to run off the edge. When you have these long pieces, I'm going to set it back down. Okay. Rock it back this way. What I want to accomplish in the end is I want a cool pattern, but I would also like to have all of my my surface covered. So it gets frustrating. Now somebody told me that if I put my fingers like this on the corner, that the design won't slip off the edge. So let's see how that works. Let's see if that's a true statement. Let's see what we get. Alright, there it comes. It's almost there. All right, we made it. Okay, we made it. Now, I'm going to set it down. Maybe tip it that way a little. Okay, well that worked. Now let's get it into that other corner. Yeah, that worked. All right, so we're going for that other corner. I'm not sure how well I set the camera up today. I'm not sure how well you're going to see what I've got going on. Hopefully you're at a vantage point where you can see things relatively well. Okay, here we go. We're going off of this side. Wow, those cells are beautiful. They sure are. I hate to lose this right here, but I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and lose it. Yeah. Let's put that there in the corner. Okay. Now our next question that we have to figure out is, do we want to have negative space on the other end? I'm sure you were thinking the same thing. Do we want to have negative space? All right, that end is done. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. All right, let's clean up our hands a little bit. Okay, man, I sure do like this. I sure do. Okay, you see we got this little wad of paint here. We're gonna get rid of him. Yeah, don't want that. More paper towel, please. All right, so we're gonna finish this other end up. I tell you what, the way my camera is pointed, I kind of feel like I need to turn this so you can see what's gonna happen down here. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I think, let's see, what do I got here? Do I have any extra of anything? Can I butter this end? Yeah, I've got some right here. I'm going to use that up. I hate to stretch this out anymore because I think the design is just beautiful. And again, I used RainX this time. RainX is supposed to give you an abundance of cells, and boy, did it do that for us. It did it for us in spades. I'm telling you what. I'm really pleased with that. You know what? Instead of dinking around here trying to milk stuff out of it, I think what I'll do is, yeah, I'm going to stretch it a little more. I'm going to stretch it a little more. Let's see if it will stretch. Be careful. No, I'm just not comfortable with that. So let's mix a little more paint, and we will make a we'll make this a